When people ask me why some countries grow fast while others grow nervous, I usually smile. Because nervousness is not about economics. It's about fear. Fear of losing control. Fear of admitting that someone else may have found a better way. When people talk about Singapore, the conversation often becomes polite, academic, even political. But behind closed doors, something else happens. Singapore makes people uncomfortable. Not because it's perfect, but because it exposes questions many countries don't want to ask. When I was young, nobody feared China. We were poor. We were slow. We were ignored. Then we started learning. Then failing. Then building. And suddenly, the same people who ignored us began explaining us. When people explain you too much, it usually means they're afraid to admit they missed something. Singapore is in that phase now. Let me be honest. Singapore is not successful because it's small. Not because it's strict. Not because it's rich. Those are lazy answers. The real reason is uncomfortable. Singapore built systems that prepare people for an unfair world instead of pretending the world is fair. That's the difference. Most societies tell young people, work hard, follow the rules, and things will be fine. Singapore says something else. The world is competitive. Nobody owes you comfort. Learn fast. That may sound harsh, but clarity is kindness. Confusion is cruelty. I learned this lesson personally. I failed exams. I was rejected again and again. Jobs rejected me. Even KFC rejected me. When rejection happens often, you have two choices. You either feel useless, or you study the system rejecting you. Self-pity is expensive. Learning is cheaper. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they don't understand the rules of the game they're playing. And worse, they don't even realize they're in a game. Singapore doesn't hide this reality. It trains people early to adapt, not complain. Many countries built success when the rules favored them. Now the rules are changing, and suddenly they talk about values and stability. Values matter. But fear often hides behind them. Young people today feel stuck. They studied. They followed instructions. And still feel replaceable. So they blame technology. They blame immigrants. They blame the future. Singapore does something different. It teaches people that competition is real, and skills are survival. Discipline without vision creates robots. Vision without discipline creates chaos. Singapore balances both. At Alibaba, we had freedom, but also accountability. We experimented, but showed up every day. That combination is rare. That's why it works. What makes people nervous isn't Singapore's size. It's its mindset. A mindset that says, we will not wait for permission to prepare. You cannot have maximum comfort and maximum competitiveness at the same time. Every society chooses. Some chose comfort. Singapore chose readiness. And now the bill has arrived. Here's a truth leaders rarely say. Systems are more powerful than individuals. You can have geniuses, but if failure is punished, they stay silent. You can have passion, but if curiosity isn't rewarded, it dies. Singapore allows failure early, but not irresponsibility. That difference changes everything. Order may be boring, but it scales. Chaos may feel exciting, but it collapses. Comparison is painful because it forces honesty. Why are our systems slower? Why are our graduates less adaptable? Postponing these questions doesn't cancel reality. It only adds interest. The future is not kind. It is neutral. It rewards preparation. If this makes you uncomfortable, that's good. Comfort rarely teaches. Singapore's success is not an attack. It's a mirror. You can break the mirror. Or you can adjust yourself. Only one leads forward. The real danger today isn't obedience. It's unconscious obedience. Following rules without understanding them. Protecting systems that no longer serve reality. The world no longer rewards people for fitting perfectly into old roles. It rewards those who learn faster than change. If you feel invisible, become useful. If you feel replaceable, become adaptable. If you feel anxious, build capability, not comfort. Preparation beats prediction. Learning beats entitlement. Responsibility beats blame. The future belongs to people who can live inside systems without being owned by them. So don't wait. Don't complain. Don't ask for permission. Prepare quietly. Learn continuously. Adapt honestly. Applause is noise. Capability is signal. And the future always listens to signal.